Conor Benn fought in Florida. You kidding me?
Push the weight in no flex. Flex alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Y'all don't really know how I feel about cheating in this sport. It's dangerous. And this sport is dangerous as it is. You can die in there. We've seen fighters lose their lives in the ring. We've seen fighters go to the hospital and lose their lives. Or go to the hospital and come out just different people. You see these fighters of the past. They can't even form a proper sentence. These are some of your favorite fighters. Riddick Bowe can't even speak a proper sentence right now. You look at guys like James Toney, one of my favorite guys all time. But speaking of cheating, unfortunately, he popped dirty. But he can't even speak right now. You understand? And this sport is dangerous, man. The people that choose to do this for a living, salute to them. Salute to them. You can get in this ring and someone go upside your head one good time, and next thing you know, you have a memory problem. So you slurred speech. It's not a game in there. And I draw the line where when these guys make a decision to enhance their performance with drugs that they know are illegal. Now, every day the banned substance list goes through changes. I understand that. It's unfortunate, but there's certain things that you look at and you say, man, you know what? That guy knew. That guy knew that was on the ban list. I'm not talking about you taking a protein shake and then, hello, this shows up on the USADA list. It's like, whoa, this wasn't there. I've been taking this for years. And, if you're taking this is like a real story. I forget the fighter's name. He was on Tay Jones' show. He said he popped dirty because there was a chemical in bucked up. There's a protein there's a protein powder called Bucked Up. It's a whole company. And there's something in there that was on the banned substance list. And he said, yo, I didn't know. They sell this over the counter, man. He didn't know. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. These guys know what I'm talking about. Guys like Conor Benn know what I'm talking about. When Jarrell Miller popped dirty versus AJ, I was disappointed because I was rooting for Miller because he's from my city. But he got popped for like 4 different things in his system. And I was disappointed. I said, man, look, man, I'm not an AJ fan, but damn it, I ain't want him to kill AJ. What if they didn't catch him and he got in the ring? And the same night that Andy Ruiz had, Big Baby had against AJ, and AJ just, now he starts talking like Gerald McClellan now. What if that happened, man? And then you find out later. I take this very serious, man. And to have people running around the sport talking about things like, oh, it was just a little bit of this found in the system. It was just trace amounts. Like your boy Dillian White, just trace amounts. This guy cannot stay clean. And he'll fight again. He'll fight again. As long as he's with Eddie Hearn, he'll fight again. Hell, he might even fight over here in the States somewhere. Because you fools do not care. As long as it's anti what we stand with, you guys are for it. This is why this sport is messed up. So when I look at this kid, Conor Benn, son of Nigel Benn, whom I believe he was on some crap when he fought Gerald McClellan, the G-Man. But that's whatever. can't prove nothing, right? Just like you can't prove that Antonio Margarito has some faulty hand wraps versus Miguel Cotto. Let me park there for a second. Miguel Cotto got jerked twice by the industry of boxing. First one was Antonio Margarito. The man was undefeated. And Margarito kept coming. And one thing I would look back and I noticed, I'm like, I never see Miguel's face look like that in any fight. The man cheated. We didn't find out until Brother Nas found out before he fought Shane Mosley. And salute to Shane Mosley for getting Margarito out there. He was like, man, he was trying to do this to Shane. Lord, that's probably why Miguel's face looked like that. And then, Miguel pulled up on his iPad. He said, man, what's going on with your hand wraps? It looked like he had rocks on his hand wraps. Margarito didn't know. But let me tell y'all something. Margarito was thrown out of the sport for a second when he got caught against Mosley. Had to fight in Mexico. Who went and got him back into the States to fight Manny Pacquiao? Your man Bob Arum did that. The same Bob Arum that told Miguel Cotto, look, you got to defend against Manny Pacquiao, but you got to do it at 145. And he was a champion at 147, y'all. Y'all remember that? So please, stop talking to me about this business of boxing. It's messed up. But if you was an unconditional Pacquiao fan, you didn't care. Miguel beats him if he comes in at a healthy weight. How do you know that? Well, in the midst of Manny Pacquiao trying to get the Floyd Mayweather fight done, with the 50 Cent, he says, I'll pay you $40 million. And him and the Pac fans was like, no, because it's worth more. He tried to fight Miguel Cotto again. Miguel said, hey, man, I'll fight you I'm at 154 now. There is no weight draining me this time. Come up to 154 and I'll fight you. And I remember Pacquiao fans saying, 154 is too big. Look at Manny Pacquiao's weight when he fought Antonio Margarito. That's all I'm saying. He could have made 154 easy. But I know that's another topic for another time. But I'm saying all of this to say, it's no wonder guys like Conor Benn he will always exist in boxing. People saying he'll never fight again, his career's over. No, it's not. No, it's not. He done fought on American soil. They done brought pop culture to American soil. Unbelievable, right? It says here, I keep going back to the year and a half I had. What does he say here? People want to skip adversity. They want to skip letdowns and lows, but that's where character is built. What kind of character you have when you're knowingly juicing? You're deadlifting 600 pounds. What does that have to do with what you're doing in boxing? He says, for me, it's like, what can another man do to me? You get in that ring, what can another man do to me that I already haven't dealt with? That I didn't have a fight inside my head every single day. Because you're a damn cheater, kid. You're enabled by your father who's a cheater. Don't come over here with that nonsense, man. I don't feel sorry for you. Did he cry during this interview? I don't know. While he can fight nearly anywhere around the world, he remains outside the license. He remains without a license in the UK due to the BBBFC, the United Kingdom Anti-Doping Agency, the UCAD. It was appealed January 28th, handed down by the National Anti-Doping Panel to lift the provisional suspension handed down from his positive drug test for a banned substance, clomiphene, which caused the cancellation of the Eubank bout. This guy was coming into that Eubank bout juiced to the gills. Attempted murder, y'all. You already know how I think. He was out of the ring for a year. Shows up on my soil. Ridiculous. Benn's year-long effort to clear his name has come at a financial and emotional cost. Nigel, 59 years old, listen to this, y'all. His father, 59 years old, admitted earlier this year that he was drinking wine and a half a bottle at a time every night and mixing it with his medication. The younger Ben confessed that he was right there with his father in a very dark place. I don't care. We supposed to feel sorry for you? You tried to kill Eubank. I don't care about you drinking with your meds. I don't care. We didn't need to know that. What did he say? I wish we didn't have to go through it, Ben said. I just wish we didn't have to go through it all for me, for my family, and the time. Get the, man, oh my God. He says there's nothing you can really do. I'm just happy to be here now for me, for my team, for my family. I'm happy to overcome this. You don't know what this stage is. I just couldn't go on living another day with this. I was scared to go to sleep at night. I was in a bad way. I'm happy to be here now. I'm happy to be over this and glad we got this win. Let me tell you something. Y'all can read this. I'll put the link in the description. Let me explain something to you, man. I don't feel sorry for this kid at all. I do not feel sorry for this kid. He did this on purpose. And if his father knows any better, he knows that his son made a decision to do this. You don't need to be crying and drinking with your meds over a decision that your grown-ass son made. But then again, the apple don't fall far from the tree. You're banned and you can. But I'll tell you what. You want to fight in American soil? Crack these rankings and see what you can do. And I'm telling you straight up and down, I wouldn't care what he does in his career moving forward. Because not one time did he just say, you know what? I did it. I admit it. I apologize. I'll be clean moving forward. I apologize to the Eubanks family. I apologize to my father and getting him all depressed. I'm sorry. Let me earn my stripes and move forward. None of these guys who get caught ever do that. They never do that. They never say sorry. That's my mother effing problem. But you know what? It's his problem. And I couldn't care less if he wins another fight moving forward because I ain't getting an apology. You owe the supporters of boxing an apology. You have no license in your country, but somehow the corrupt state of Florida allowed you to fight. This is ridiculous. This is unacceptable, but this is the sport because I'm sure there's some kids running around. Conor Benn gets the fight now. We don't care. And that's what's wrong with this sport. Bronx on deck.
Move!